accused of beating his parents with an aluminum baseball bat at their home in Galway. Brandon Fisher is behind bars tonight. The Saratoga County Sheriff's Office says his parents, Gregory and Audrey Fisher, were badly hurt and are at Albany Medical Center in serious condition. This happened Sunday, police say. They say they caught up with Brandon Fisher at a motel near Buffalo.
Wealth, agony, bliss, degeneracy. The story of Moltrinex starts in 2001, with Brandon's initial username being KJ Slim Shady. Brandon claims the Christmas event in 2001 is a major reason for his wealth. Brandon's cousin, who also played at the time, made it a point to collect as many party hats as possible, before eventually giving them to Brandon. Around this time, Brandon also claims he had quit Runescape for a number of years before eventually returning. To his surprise, upon his return, his party hats had seen a massive increase in price. Brandon had claimed that this, along with merching, was his gateway. The problem would arise when friends of Brandon and those within the Runescape community would ask to see his wealth. He would time and time again deny this, claiming only close friends could see the entirety of his items, due to the fear of a ban and items being spread amongst multiple accounts. Because of this, there is no actual confirmed proof of Brandon owning all the items he's claimed, or an exact number on his wealth. A majority of info known about Moltrinex is pulled from his wiki page, which has been edited many times by his friends and others. This leads some to come to the conclusion that this is not very accurate, while others believe it to be fairly true. Pairing the uncertainty surrounding his items, as well as some of his other claims being thought to be untrue, such as being an original player of Devious Mud, the community was split on Moltrinex. Despite this, many have come to the forefront to vouch for Moltrinex, such as this Redditor claiming to be his friend. Regardless of the exact figures surrounding Brandon's wealth, it was apparent that he was a very wealthy player. An example of this would be Brandon's donation to the Well of Goodwill in 2014 for an amount over $5 billion. Based off of the party hats pictured alone, it can be estimated that Brandon's bank was worth roughly 25 trillion RSGP. So where did things go wrong for Brandon? On February 15th, Brandon posted a harrowing dialogue stating, "Goodbye, my RS friends. Real life just threw me a curveball. Don't know if I'll ever be online again. Don't bother asking what happened." Just 15 minutes later, on his private Facebook account, Brandon would post this: "Sometimes good people do bad things. Sometimes people are pushed past their breaking point. Just remember this. There's always two sides, and things aren't what they seem. I'm sorry. I guess people were right about me. Thank you to all my amazing friends for everything you've done for me." At 1:30 a.m., Brandon would post another update. "K, at a spot with free Wi-Fi. Let me clarify, I'm not quitting RS. I'm simply losing my capability to play. I left my home, and RS is the least of my concerns. I made this post so that all my very good friends here know at least something other than me going completely quiet." About an hour later, we would hear from Brandon for the last time. Another rest up, another comment. Can't play RuneScape from jail. At roughly 10 p.m., February 15th, just an hour and a half before making his goodbye post, Brandon had brutally assaulted both of his parents with a baseball bat. Both parents had very serious injuries, including broken bones and his father losing his eyesight. After the incident, Brandon would flee the scene, posting on Facebook during his travels. Brandon would eventually be found and arrested in Buffalo, New York. Brandon was just 20 years old at the time of the attack, and 21 during his sentencing. During his sentencing, he expressed his remorse and claimed to own his imperfections. Brandon claimed to have realized the massive mistake he made, claiming his prior 10 months in jail allowed him the time to think and grow as a person. The prosecuting attorney asked for the maximum sentence, while Fisher's mom wanted a bit of leniency, claiming Brandon had been continuously abused by his father, as well as claiming that Brandon had autism. Brandon's mom stated that the night before the attack, Brandon had hacked his father's phone and uncovered that his father had been cheating on his mom. Brandon's father would scold Brandon for this, leading to what his mom considers his final reasoning for the attack. Despite these statements, Brandon was sentenced to 10 years in prison and 5 years probation after the sentence. Brandon's family was never the same again, and since his release he has been radio silent. Do you guys think this could have been prevented? Did you know Brandon when he played? If you guys enjoy this kind of content, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.